Okay, Happy New Year, Year 7. Today we're going to be decorating a book cover for the book Into the Woods, which is a story about all of the different nursery rhymes, but you can choose the characters you want to go in. I've decided to look at the books about the Chronicles of Narnia and make a winter wonderland forest scene on my front cover. So I've printed out the template that is on the slideshow. You don't have to, you could draw yours out or just make your own book cover using paper. What we're going to do first of all is draw the front cover Into the Woods, and I want to show some tree trunks framing the front cover to show that we're in the forest. I'm just sketching these out lightly. In the background I'm going to have some of these lovely alpine trees that we have in the Narnia illustrations, and I want to have those either side of the title to give us a setting for where this story is going to be set. So I'm just drawing the outlines lightly, and I want my trees to be layered, so I'm going to draw trees in between to show perspective and show that the trees and the forest are going away from us. Now, first things first, I've got my tree trunks. I now need my characters. So my character that I'm going to put in first is Mr. Tumnus, who is the half man, half goat character from Narnia, and he always carries an umbrella. So I'm going to draw him in first, starting with his umbrella. Now he has a lovely flash of curly hair and impressive sideburns and a little goatee beard. Pardon the pun. So I'm just trying to keep it simple. My character is going to basically be wearing a suit and just a basic outline for the character. And he's got his umbrella, which he's holding on to. Okay. Now his legs are that of a goat, so I'm just going to give him some hooves. And he always stands beside his lamppost, which is where Lucy in the book finds him. So I'm going to draw his little lamppost in there and just sketch it, roughly drawing some snow around there. Now my next character that I want to include is Lucy, and she's the little girl in the story. In this story she's wearing a little blue dress, and her first trip into the forest, she doesn't think to grab a fur coat, so she's just wearing a little blue dress and is freezing. So I'm going to do a sort of Quentin Blake, very simple drawing for Lucy. She's got some brown hair there, and she's greeting Mr. Tumnus with her open arms. Okay, so that's telling the story, and I think she'd also be wearing little blue shoes, maybe ballet shoes. Okay, so What I now need to do, now that I've got the outline, is move on to the back of the book. So in the middle here, you'll write the write-up about the story. What is your story about? But also you want to continue the theme. And for me, I'm going to continue the theme of the little pine trees and the idea that you're coming out of the forest into the woods. Once you've decided what you want to have on the back, you might want to have a character peeking in from the side. Maybe you want to draw the lion in here. Maybe you want to draw one of the other children. I know one of them, her brother Peter, he's got a very blonde quiff. So we'll pop him in with a big smile as he pops his head through the wardrobe to see what's going on, and I'll have him coming in from the corner there. And you might even want to draw the wardrobe itself, because that is the main part of the story, and the wardrobe is where they get to Narnia, so you might want to even sketch that in. It's entirely up to you what you put on your cover, but don't forget to leave some room for the little bit of blurb and the write-up that you're going to do. So again, on the back, I'm going to just add a few bits and pieces. Another Mr. Tumnus lamp. You could draw the stone table. You could draw anything related to the story that you're doing. So my next step is to start to add some colour.